Today, we're diving into the ultimate countdown of high-octane action movies that will blow your mind. From explosive blockbusters to hidden gems you didn't even know existed, this list has it all. Let's dive right in. Number 10. Headshot. Directed by the Mo brothers, this is an Indonesian action-packed thriller that delivers pure adrenaline. Iko Uwais stars as a mysterious amnesiac who washes ashore with a severe head injury. After being nursed back to health by a young doctor, his violent past resurfaces, triggering a relentless storm of blood-soaked action. What follows is a high-octane ride, filled with brutal combat and intense choreography that showcases Uwais's martial arts prowess. While the plot may seem straightforward, the visceral action makes up for it. Released in 2016, you can stream it on Netflix. Number 9. The Killer. Directed by Jae-hoon Choi, this is a South Korean action thriller about Uigong, a retired hitman living a quiet life. When his wife leaves for a vacation, she asks him to look after Yoonji, a 17-year-old girl. Reluctantly, Uigong agrees, but Yoonji quickly lands in trouble. Unknowingly, she gets involved with dangerous criminals, and her life spirals out of control. However, her captors are in for a surprise when Uigong shows up to rescue her. The plot may be a bit far-fetched, but the film delivers intense, well-choreographed action scenes that thrill from start to finish. The Killer was released in 2022 and is available for streaming on Prime Video. Number 8. Hardcore Henry. This sci-fi action film directed by Ilya Naishuller throws viewers directly into the chaos with its first-person perspective. The film follows Henry, who awakens in a lab on an airship with no memory and a mute condition. His wife, Estelle, replaces his missing limbs with cybernetic prosthetics, but their reunion is cut short when mercenaries led by the psychokinetic Akan storm the ship. After barely escaping, Henry finds himself in Moscow, where Estelle is abducted and mercenaries relentlessly pursue him. While the story lacks depth, its fast pacing and immersive action keep the adrenaline pumping. Released in 2015, Hardcore Henry is available to stream on Amazon Prime Video. Number 7. Expendables 2. In this film, directed by Simon West, Barney Ross and his team of mercenaries are tasked by CIA operative Church to retrieve a mysterious item from a crashed plane in the former Soviet Union. Church sends Maggie to ensure the mission's success. After recovering the item, Barney's crew is ambushed and one of his men is taken hostage. The villain, Villain, demands the item but kills the hostage anyway. Maggie reveals it holds the location of a Russian plutonium mine. Determined to stop Villain, Barney and his team hunt him down and discover his sinister plan to enslave villagers in the mine. Packed with action and humor, the film delivers non-stop thrills. It was released in 2012 and is available to stream on Max. Number 6. Upgrade.
Stop him!
This is a gripping cyberpunk action film written and directed by Lee Whannell. It follows Gray, a stay-at-home mechanic whose life spirals after a violent attack leaves him paralyzed and his wife, Asha, dead. After their self-driving car crashes, Gray watches helplessly as Asha dies beside him. Now a quadriplegic, he struggles with depression, especially as the police fail to find the killers. Desperate after a suicide attempt, Gray is offered a revolutionary implant called STEM, which can restore his ability to walk. Though initially reluctant, he agrees, setting him on a path of revenge. The film boasts a fantastic cast, sharp direction, and well-crafted sci-fi elements. Upgrade was released in 2018 and is available to stream on Netflix. Before we dive into number 5, I want to give you some honorable mentions that are definitely worth checking out. The Equalizer 3. Robert McCall seeks redemption from his dark past by helping the oppressed. In southern Italy, he discovers his new friends are controlled by local crime bosses. As the danger escalates, McCall must protect them from the Mafia. Wrath of Man. A mysterious new security guard surprises his co-workers with exceptional skills during a cash truck heist. His precise actions leave the crew questioning his background. Soon, his true motive emerges, leading to dramatic consequences. Mission Impossible franchise. This series features the Impossible Mission Force taking on daring operations. They face intense battles and high-stakes challenges. Each film pushes the limits of what's possible, one of the best action franchises there is. The Ambulance. Veteran Will Sharp, struggling with medical bills, seeks help from his criminal brother Danny. Instead of aid, Danny proposes a $32 million bank heist. It's the biggest in Los Angeles history. If you find yourself searching endlessly for good series and movies to watch, why not let me do the work for you? I scour the depths of all streaming platforms each week to find the best picks. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Number 5. Undisputed 3. Directed by Isaac Florentine, this is the third installment in the Undisputed franchise. Russian inmate Boyka, once a feared prison fighter, is now crippled by a knee injury and reduced to cleaning toilets. But when a new international prison fight tournament is announced, offering freedom to the winner, Boyka sees a chance to reclaim his former glory. Despite his physical limitations, he battles his way back into the ring, determined to prove he's still a contender. While the storyline follows familiar beats, the direction is great, and the fight scenes are nothing short of spectacular. Undisputed 3 was released in 2010 and is available to stream on Apple TV. Number 4. The Night Comes for Us. This is an Indonesian action thriller written and directed by Timo Tjahjanto. The film follows Ito, a ruthless gangland enforcer who is caught in a brutal rebellion within his triad crime family after returning from overseas. The movie delivers non-stop, intense action with jaw-dropping fight scenes that will keep you on the edge of your seat. While the characters and their backstories may lack depth, the film makes up for it with its relentless pacing and memorable combat scenes. It's a visceral thrill ride that doesn't hold back on the violence. The Night Comes for Us was released in 2018 and is available to stream on Netflix. Number 3. Brawl in Cellblock 99. Written and directed by S. Craig Zoller, this is a gripping neo-noir prison action thriller. Bradley Thomas, a hard-working man, faces a downward spiral after his wife's affair and a job loss. Desperate, he turns to a friend for work as a drug dealer. A botched deal lands him in prison, where things take a darker turn. A gang has kidnapped his wife and threatens to perform a horrific experimental procedure on their unborn child unless Bradley kills a fellow inmate in Cellblock 99. With no limits to his resolve, Bradley will stop at nothing to rescue his family. The film's pacing, storytelling, dialogue, and action are masterfully executed. Released in 2017, it's available for streaming on Netflix. Number 2. Rambo. Co-written and directed by Sylvester Stallone, this is the intense fourth chapter in the iconic franchise. John Rambo has retreated to the tranquil mountains of northern Thailand, seeking peace. However, his solitude is disrupted when a group of human rights missionaries persuades him to lead them into war-torn Burma to deliver medical supplies. When the missionaries are captured by the ruthless Burmese army, Rambo emerges from his quiet life to embark on a daring rescue mission. This brutal, gripping story quickly plunges into action, keeping the pace great and engaging. Released in 2008, Rambo is available to stream on Prime Video. Number 1. Ip Man. This biographical martial arts film delves into the life of Ip Man, the revered grandmaster of Wing Chun and mentor to Bruce Lee. Set in 1935 Foshan, China, where martial arts schools are ubiquitous, Ip Man stands as the city's top martial artist. Despite his fame, he refrains from teaching, leading other kung fu masters to challenge him, hoping to boost their prestige. Unlike many martial arts films with exaggerated choreography, Ip Man is noted for its authentic fight scenes, impressive production values, and meticulous art direction. This gripping portrayal of Ip Man's life and skill was released in 2008 and can be streamed on Prime Video.